Welcome to A Piece of CX. In this week's episode, we are going to take a look at building an AI receptionist in Zoom using Zoom Virtual Agent Concierge. Now, I've just set a countdown timer in my browser for 10 minutes, and I'm going to include my intro in this. So there have been some awesome updates into the Zoom Virtual Agent suite. You'll see here we've got Zoom Virtual Agent 3.0, and with that, gives us the option to use instruction based, which you've seen on the channel, or AI receptionist, which essentially is a virtual agent concierge with a number of built-in tools ready to go. So I had to play with this last night. Let's see how quickly we can create something here. I'm going to create this for Holt CX. So I've already used one called Holty, so we'll call this Bob. Don't know why. And we'll say, hi, you've reached Holt CX Consultancy. Oh my word, I cannot type today. We get the gist of it. We're going to do a little masterclass on prompting shortly. So how can I help you today? I can answer questions about our services. I can book time with the team, or I can transfer you to a team. So then we need to pick a voice actor for Bob. And I'm going to go with, let's stick to British, and let's go with Steve. We go next. Now we're going to add knowledge. Now, this is where it gets different to Zoom Virtual Agent. It's really simple. It's either a website or it's documents. So I'm just going to go website for now. Our website's not too big, doesn't take too long to sync. I did this recently with a 900-page website. Takes a little while, would not be using the 10-minute timer on that, but you can go and make yourself a cup of tea. Now, the good thing is, it just says, just carry on. So we are going to enable call routing. So we are going to say, if we want to speak to sales, we are going to transfer that to me. If we want finance, we are going to transfer that to Georgia. And if we want technical services, really cannot type this early in the morning, we're going to send that to me as well. We're going to click next, transfer by name. So again, if I know the name of the person I want to talk to, then you know what? We can do that. We can also decide who to include and who not to include as well. Then we are going to enable scheduling. So if you have the Zoom Workplace license with Scheduler, you can make your life really easy. Now, you can't have custom questions or anything like that, but this is for setting up appointments, not cancelling or rescheduling. Makes your life easier. I've got a pre-determined calendar that I created for ZVA. And there we go. We click next. We're going to select, do we want a new auto receptionist? Do we want to use an existing one? We could see what ones we already have. We've got a main one there, or we just go Bob the receptionist. And it will go and create that for me as well. Tick, 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 create receptionist, and off we go. So we have our extension that's been created. I've got an extension 816 on my Zoom phone that I could utilize. I can also begin my test here. So let's begin the test.
Hi, you've reached Holt CX Consultancy. How can I help you today? I can answer questions about our services, I can book time with the team, or I can transfer you to the team.
What services do you provide?
That's a good question. Let me think for a moment. We provide customer experience consultancy services tailored to your business needs, including contact center optimization and customer experience practice empowerment.
Can I book some time with the team, please?
Of course, let's look into that for you. I'll check the available appointment times for you now. One moment, please. We've got slots on Monday, April 13th at 8, 8:30, or 9 in the morning London time. Which works best for you?
Let's start the day early, so 8 o'clock, please.
Lovely, that's an early start indeed. I'll book you for Monday, April 13th at 8 o'clock in the morning. Could you please spell your first name for me, letter by letter?
That's Chris, CHRIS.
Perfect, thank you, Chris. Just to confirm, I have your first name as CHRIS. Is that correct?
Now we're going to stop the test there, but you can see what it's doing and we can view the details and understand the chain of thought, what it was doing, how many tokens it was using, all that kind of stuff. And bear in mind, we've got the timer. We're still at over 4 minutes to go. So that was built and ready to play with within 5 minutes with me explaining as I went. We can see also once it's created, you can see the properties of it. Greeting wise, it's not as extensive as a full Zoom virtual agent in that the greeting, if you go into this, you can add bits to it, but it's not going to get too hectic in there. You can't give it like full guidance, for example. But you've got the skills already created and you can see these are out the box. You can click on appointment scheduling. You can click on the appointment there. You can see the URL, all that kind of good stuff. We can go and change that knowledge base if we need to. Which is up there. We have one source. Actually, no, we could add more sources now afterwards, which is really cool. So there you have it. This is ideally placed to sit on top of Zoom Phone. So you can add something really simple that's going to get information about your business, easily transfer by name, so acting as that IVR essentially, and appointment booking, all in one place with Zoom Virtual Agent and Virtual Agent Concierge. So thank you very much for watching A Piece of CX.